Hi everyone, David here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back for another video, or welcome if it's your first one. Are you doing okay? I'm doing okay. I'm having a bit of a lazy day today. It's kind of muggy and cloudy, so I didn't really want to go outside. But don't worry, I managed to get out last week. I got really sunburned actually. I don't know if you can still see that, but I'm very sensitive to the sunlight. So I went to Ikoma City, which is just over the border from Osaka in Nara Prefecture. Well, actually I didn't really go to Ikoma City. I changed trains there, but I took the ropeway from there, which is kind of, I don't know how you call it, a funicular or something, like a cable car, but it goes along the ground. I'd been there once before and I was kind of curious about it. I didn't have a lot of time to look around at that time. So here's my return visit. I'm going to visit two places today. I'm going to Hozan-ji Temple, which is about halfway up Mount Ikoma, and then Ikoma Sanjo Amusement Park, which is on the top. So I'm going to show you those two places today. It's quite easy to get there, you'll see in the video, but I'm going there by the Chuo Line, which is the Osaka Metro, and that does kind of transition seamlessly into the Kintetsu line at, I think, Nara Station. So I can just run, one train doesn't have to stop to Ikoma Station. I think that's called the Keihanna Line on Kintetsu. You can also get to Ikoma by the Kintetsu Nara Line, which comes from Namba Station. So you've got a few options there. So I'm going to check that out, and I will do some narration, so don't worry, I'll hand over to myself. Before we start though, please like this video, that will help me a lot. Subscribe to the channel, of course that's helping me a lot. I'm really trying to get your subscriptions. Leave a comment. Is that an interesting place for you? Do you want to go there? Or do you have any questions? Where do you want me to go next? And of course, share this channel. If you know anybody who lives in Osaka, they might not have been to Ikoma-san, so please go there. Okay, I'm going to hand over to myself and see you on the other side. Okay, thanks. Okay, welcome to Morinomiya Station. This is the Chuo Line. This green train is one of the new ones brought in for the Expo 2025. Nice and clean inside, and some good wayfinding for foreign tourists as well, lots of different languages. But I was taking it all the way east on the Chuo Line to Ikoma, which actually we transitioned to the Kintetsu Keihanna Line. Ikoma Station is a kind of regional hub between Nara and Osaka. There's a few different lines tie up here. And there's a nice Kintetsu mall here with clothes shops, food shops, all sorts of things. There's a loft as well. So lots of shop opportunities and some nice restaurants to have a break. There's a San Marco cafe there, which is nice. Get a nice croissant. This is Toriimae Station. This is the base station for the Ikoma Cable. So you can see like a little museum, a few like local kids' drawings. But here we are at the main station. This is the base station for the Hozanji-line. This is the first leg of the cable. And here's my ride. This is Mike. This is the cat-themed cable car carriage. And that other one on the right there is the old-style ones. They occasionally run on this Hozanji-line. So the first leg takes you up the hill, up the mountain even. Some nice views as we go up. And I got off at Hozanji Station about halfway. That's the end of the Hozanji-line. That's kind of sleepy suburban town you can have a wander around in. But I was going to go up this hill. This is sightseeing Ikoma, Kanko Ikoma. So a nice cute little town with lots of steps. Nice little tanuki there. So if your knees aren't up to it, please be careful. This is a bit of a trek. I was just recovering from a cold, so it's quite difficult to make it up these stairs. But lovely views all around. But lots and lots of steps. We're not done yet. Now this was around hydrangea season, so there's some nice blue hydrangeas there. Very pretty. I just wanted an excuse to take a break as well. And you can just about see the view from the end there. We're up to the like the temple area now. So this is the main entrance to Hozanji. And let's take a look inside. So you can wash your hands at the like a little dragon basin thing. And here's Hozan-ji Temple, very beautiful, surrounded by these quite steep cliffs as well. Kind of a unique feeling compared to some of the urban temples. And if you go up behind it, up the hill, there's some other, it's like this strange temple, I don't know what these are called. It was all very mossy and old. You can feel a bit of nature. Especially this is the start of June, I think, so it's very humid. It just rained the day before. But the sun can't really get down this far, so it was still a bit damp nice and atmospheric. I finally got to the top, which is Okunoin. Not anything particularly special here, but it was a nice chance to take a breather. I made a little friend here too, who's being harassed by some primary school kids. He came to me. So there we go, Hozanji, very beautiful. Take a nice walk down there, take some Instagram photos if that's what you're into. And you can get a nice look down into the Hozanji main area. So definitely check that out, nice away from the city. I can feel a bit of nature. Now back to Hozanji Station, there's the next line up. This is the Sanjo line, which is the goes to the top of the mountain. This rather cheesecakey looking train. Why are they coloured so strangely? Going through a tunnel, not particularly scenic, but as you get through there, you can see a much nicer view of getting near the top of Mount Ikoma. There's a few stations on the way as well. But eventually, if you ride it all the way to the end, you can get to Ikoma Sanjo Yuenchi, which is Ikoma mountaintop amusement park. So quite a cute little amusement park here. Some fairly kiddie rides really. It's mostly aimed for smaller kids. There's a little hanging monorail thing. It can take you all the way away around the park. I didn't have enough time to do it myself. You can ride the claws of an eagle. Oh, is that the Tokyo Tower over there? No, actually this is the top of a huge mountain between Osaka and Nara, so it's useful for transmitters. Very high quality game arcade there. I think some kind of light gun game. Very spooky haunted house. I didn't go inside, it was too terrifying for me, look at that. A few water rides there, there's a water what was it, log flume, and whatever this is called. Otherwise, just kind of nice sort of family park. It's fairly easy and cheap. There's the White House there as well, not to be confused with the real one. Now this tower has been here since the start. This is actually a very old park. This has been going on for around 100 years. And I believe this is the original tower. Hopefully it's been maintained. You can get on some kind of squirrel lift. I'm not sure where that came from. But there's a beautiful view from the top. This is probably the best part for me. Gorgeous view of the Osaka area. So you can see the whole of Osaka city almost. You can see the Abe no Harukas kind of in the distance. You can see Umeda. Yeah, wonderful view. And you can even have your food by the like a view restaurant. Something like the oily fish and chips. It's really hot as well. So there we go. Check out Ikoma Sanjo Amusement Park if you can. If you don't have little kids, then it might not be that exciting, but here we are. Anyway, back down on this kind of strange musical cable car. Full of kids who wanted to see the view, but this grown woman was standing right in the middle. Okay, thank you. And all the way back down, I took the other animal-themed one. So this is Buru, a bulldog. So yeah, definitely check out the Ikoma Cable, and thanks for watching. I'm going to hand back over to myself. Thank you.
Okay, hi, thanks for staying all the way to the end. I really appreciate that. So what did you think of Ikoma-san? Yeah, I think a really nice place to visit with the family, especially if you've got little kids. By the way, I said Ikoma-san. In English we say like Mount Ikoma. The Mount part to indicate it's a mountain. In Japanese they put san on the end. There are a couple of other ways to do that, but for example, Fuji-san is Mount Fuji. This is not the same san as what you call people. You know, for example, like Mr. Tanaka will be Tanaka-san. It's not the same. It sounds the same, but yeah, it's different. So Ikoma-san, that's actually the name in Ikoma Sanjo Amusement Park. Sanjo means like the mountain top, basically. Yeah, it's really nice. Hozan-ji Temple was really beautiful, and it went back a lot further than I expected to. I only did a brief visit the first time round, but it really goes up into the hills. So that might be a nice place to go during the like flowery seasons, like spring and autumn. As for the amusement park, I mean, that wasn't really for me. It's not designed for me. It was designed for like smaller kids, I think, maybe like elementary school. Yeah, it was a very cute place to go. It'd be nice to go with the family. And I guess it could be quite cheap as well, because you don't have to pay for the entry to park itself. You can just walk around for free. But you can buy tickets for whatever attraction there is. So that's kind of cost saving, I think, because if the parents don't go on the rides, then they only have to pay for the kids' tickets. Yeah, view was amazing as well. I knew Osaka was built on a kind of a plain, but I never really could imagine it like visually. So seeing you up on the mountain and suddenly this huge Osaka plain stretching out is really interesting. Even like Abe no Harukas, the second tallest building in Japan, that looked quite small. Of course it was far away, but I mean height wise. Yeah, so a really nice place to visit. I wonder if you can go there at night actually. I mean, it is free to enter the park, so I wonder if that gets closed up or not. But either way, yeah, check out Ikoma-san if you have some time. Even just going to Hozanji was quite nice. And it's not that famous, I guess, in Japan, so it's in Osaka, so it might be a little bit quieter than going to some crazy place in Kyoto, or even like, I don't know, Shitenoji in Osaka. Okay, so there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions about it, how to get there, all that stuff. If there's somewhere else you want me to visit to, investigate for you, then I'll try it if it's not too expensive. Also, like this video, that really helps a lot. All that engagement really helps me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I think quite a lot of people watching this video probably haven't subscribed. I mean you, so please do it. And also share this channel. That would help me so much, spreading the good word about my channel. I'm getting towards 1,000 now, so I hope that I'm going to make it during this year, but who knows. Otherwise, that's enough for me. Thank you very much for watching, and take care. See you next time. Bye.